assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Edwards. And it's Bamba in at the 5.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
That one falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's the kid. The rebound by Bamba. It's Edwards on the wing. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Bamba. Beyond the arc. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Mamba, the pass to Pierce. No good on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. From downtown, drops in the 3. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
It's 2-on-1. Ball's going up the court.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Putting a little something extra on that one. Mobley showing off his skills around that rim.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Now Edwards, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Good on the shot. Brunson's got his second bucket on the night.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Mobley outside. Gervin, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Another one falls for Atlanta.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
76ers trail by 8. Outside Edwards. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Fires from deep. Mitchell grabs a miss. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Jalen Brunson. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 10. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Here's Gervin. He had 16 in the win against Milwaukee.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Now here's Edwards. To the paint. Here's Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Bamba. 1:44 left to play in the first. Knocks down the long J. Brunson's got 7.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Take a glance at the rookies with the hot hand over the past 10 games. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Brunson against Mitchell. Mobley on a screen for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Guys, back over to you.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And here are the Sixers now, following the score by Atlanta. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
To the middle, deflects the pass. And stolen by Bamba. Rejected by Mitchell.
With enthusiasm, when Mitchell gets a chance to block it, he embraces that moment.
Pass to the kid. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. 76ers trail by 8. Outside Brunson. There's the drive and a missed layup.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
No good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Atlanta.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. They've got Brandon Miller, Avdia up there with Mo Bamba. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Pierce in at the three, small forward. Here's Pierce. Had a career game his last time out, bucket after bucket. The rebound by Turner. Here's Curvin. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Avdia. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Curvin. Hands it from the wing. Curvin's got 6. Believe it or not, the season is drawing to a close. Have most teams met your expectations this year, Richard?
Many have exceeded my expectations, BA. Seems like play and players get better every year. Stars and good teams keep finding ways to improve. It's impressive.
Here's Brunson following the score by Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. Miller finds Bamba. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Philadelphia with another miss. Atlanta leading by 10. Outside Anunoby. This one for 3. That shot off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Avdia passes to Pierce. Back to Avdia. Pass to Miller. Here's Pierce. Launches it. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Philadelphia shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he's good on the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Anunoby. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
Bamba misses.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Pierce. Shoots it from the corner. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, just a great feel by Miller. Getting in there for the board and putting it right back up.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. 76ers making a change here. Time for the 2K leaderboard, showing numbers from the second half of the season, teams that love to run. Number 1, Atlanta.
Here's a team that is not being slowed down by the long NBA season. They've been looking to push the ball every chance they can get.
Here's Gervin. He's got 6. Back to Mitchell. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Miller on the wing. Pass to Pierce. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
First one falls for him.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Hawks lead by 7. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Who's the kid? And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the wing on the left. Webb passes to Edwards. Nails it from 3. Edwards got himself on the board with a 3 there.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's the kid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Anunoby. The 3 from Mitchell. Avdia pulls it in.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Blocked! Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gervin. Outside Anunoby. Here's the kid. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Miller, the pass to Avdia. Here's Pierce. Anunoby covering. Back to Avdia. Here's Edwards. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
A peek now at our rookie leaderboard to see who led the way in steals this past month. 55 seconds left in the first half. Inside, here's Anunoby, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, VA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Webb, still without a bucket, and the basket by Edwards.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Three-pointer, drains the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Avdia. He had 19 points in the win against Utah.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Puts up a deep three. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and we're not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're playing with the team-first attitude, making that extra pass. Shaq, that could have been you.
You need to check your receipts, sir. Over 3,000 career assists. Apology accepted.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. '76ers trail by 6. They've got Evan Mobley, and it's Mitchell in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. And here's Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Gervin.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Mitchell with the ball, guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Queen, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Queen's gotten his first bucket of the night. Mobley outside. About a minute played here in the second half. A step back shot, launches the 3. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. The shot misses. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Gervin, pass to Mobley. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Gervin, no good. 76ers trail by 7. Screen by Bamba to the inside. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Lets the three fly. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Edwards, a pass to Pierce. Back to Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 10 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Fires the three. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Philadelphia making a change here. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Number 1, Atlanta.
Over the last month, this team has shown strides defensively. The effort level has been much improved.
Pierce, the pass to Avdia, and he dunks it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Mitchell with the ball. He's got 5. He's feeling it. Rebound by Philadelphia. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Edwards, no good. Atlanta leading by 7. Outside Mitchell. Here's the kid. He has 6.
No debate there. He got hammered.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Hawks making a change here. Turner's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Outside Edwards. Intercepted. And here's the fast break. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Atlanta. Here's Brunson outside. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got 4 assists now tonight.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Here's Gervin. He has 6. Beyond the arc. And it's Webb with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Brunson. Philadelphia moving it around. Now Edwards. 5 to shoot. Here's Pierce. From deep three-point land. The kid with a rebound. The kid's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Knocked loose. Avdia with a steal. Outside Edwards. Outside Brunson. The Sixers with another miss.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
A miss there. Now 8 for 14. Avdia finds Edwards. Avdia outside. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Atlanta. They've led by as many as 11.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so it's Atlanta earning this break in the action, up 10. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Back after this. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Trying to maintain that edge right now. Coach Snyder encouraging his guys.
Solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Mo Bamba. Jalen Brunson is out there with Edwards. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Pierce in at the small forward position.
When you're looking at top pick-and-roll partners, Mobley is squarely in that discussion.
76ers trail by 12. Brunson passes to Edwards. Now here's Bamba. Pass to Pierce. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
They set a pick from deep. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Bamba's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson against Mitchell. Avdia from outside. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 6-point game. Inside. And stolen by Bamba. 3 on 3. Here's Avdia. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Here's Gervin. From behind the arc. And Atlanta misses again.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
It's Avdia on the wing. Pass to Pierce. Who poked away. Here's Gervin, covered by Bamba. The 3 from Mitchell. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
and they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now here's Mitchell. To snap the cold streak. Hits the trifecta. He's got 24.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Off the outside. Outside Brunson. Takes a three. Nope. The Hawks lead by 5. Oh, it doesn't go. Avdia against Mobley. And he slams it down.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Now Mobley. Here's Gervin. For three. It's money from deep.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
6-point game. Now here's Brunson. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Outside Mobley. Fires the three. Money from 3.
And a nice find by Mobley. Keeping his eyes up and his options open.
The 76ers call timeout. Edwards looking it over. There's a screen. And the basket is good.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Mitchell outside. Here's Gervin. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. The free ball is down.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Edwards. 58 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Count it!
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Okay, knockout! Man! Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
And guys, the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. From deep. Oh, it's off target. And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Mitchell. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And time now for our player of the game.